Good day. For today, I am going to discuss about compensating employee. Employee compensation, it refers to all forms of pay or rewards going to employees and arising from their employment, direct financial payments and indirect payments. Direct financial payments refers to payments in the form of wages, salaries, incentives, commissions, and bonuses, while indirect payments refers to payments in the form of financial benefits like employer paid insurance and vacations. Pay factors of compensating employees. First, legal, second, union, third, policy, and lastly, equity. There are some important compensation laws. First, Labor Standards Act. It contains minimum wage, maximum hours, overtime pay, equal pay, record keeping on child labor, provisions covering the majority of U.S. workers. Second, the Equal Pay Act. This refers to employees of one sex may not be paid wages at a rate lower than the paid to employees of the opposite sex for doing roughly equivalent work. Next, the Title 7 of the Civil Rights Act makes it an unlawful practice for an employer to discriminate against any individual with respect to hiring, compensation, terms, condition, or privileges of employment because of race, color, religion, sex, or national origin. Age Discrimination and Employment Act, Americans with Disabilities Act, Family and Medical Leave Act. Next, the National Labor Relations Act or NLRA of 1935 granted employees the right to organize and to bargain collectively. A hospital might have a policy of starting nurses at wages at least 20% above the prevailing market wage. The average base pay for an executive secretary ranges from $37,300 in Albuquerque, New Mexico to $41,900 in Tampa, Florida, $59,800 in New York, and $60,100 in San Francisco, California. Equity and its impact on pay rates. External equity. Pay must compare favorably with the rates in other companies or an employer will find it hard to attract and retain qualified employees. Internal equity. Each employee should view his or her pay as equitable given other employees' pay in the organization. How employers establish pay rates. First, conduct a salary survey. Next, employee committee determines the worth of each job. Third, group similar jobs into pay grades. Fourth, price each pay grade by using wage curves. And lastly, develop rate ranges. Step 1. Conduct a salary survey. Salary or compensation surveys. Formal or informal surveys of what other employers are paying for similar jobs. Used to price benchmark jobs and collect data on benefits. Step 2. Determine the worth of each job. Job evaluation. Formal and systematic comparison of jobs to determine the worth of one job relative to another. Compensable factors. Factors that determine your definition of job content establish how the job compare to each other and set the compensation paid for each job. Job evaluation methods. First, ranking method. Rank each job relative to all other jobs. Next, job classification. Manager categorizes job into groups based on their similarity in terms of compensable factors such as skills and responsibility. Ranking method of job evaluation. First, obtain job information. Second, select raters and job to be rated. Third, select compensable factors. Fourth, rank job. And lastly, combine ratings. Job evaluation methods. Point method. It involves identifying several compensable factors, each having several degrees, and then assigning points based on the number of degrees to come up with an actual number of points for each job. Step 3. Group similar jobs into pay grades. Pay grade comprises jobs of approximately equal difficulty or importance as determined by job evaluation. Step 4. Price each pay grade or wage curve. Wage curve shows the average pay rates currently being paid for jobs each pay grade. The purpose of a wage curve is to show the relationship between 1. The value of the job as determined by one of the job evaluation methods, and 2. The current average pay rates for the grades. So, this is an example of plotting a wage curve. Step 5. Develop rate ranges. Maybe 10 levels or steps and 10 corresponding pay rates within each pay grade. Employer may fine-tune pay rates to account for any unique circumstances. Pricing managerial and professional jobs. Emphasize non-quantifiable factors such as judgment and problem solving. Tendency is to pay managers and professionals based on their performance. Executive compensation variance. Three main factors. First, job complexity. Second, ability to pay. And lastly, human capital. Pricing managerial and professional jobs. Four main components. First, base salary. Second, short-term incentives. Third, long-term incentives. And lastly, executive benefits and perks. Strategy and executive pay. Identify the company's strategy direction and translate this into specific business goals. List skills and competencies your professional employees should have to accomplish this goal. Evaluate the extent to which the existing pay plan produces these skills and competencies. Design and implement the new pay plan. Current trends in compensation. Competency skill-based pay. Employee is paid for the range, depth, and types of skills and knowledge he is capable of using rather than for the responsibilities of the job current held. Competencies demonstrate personal characteristics such as knowledge, skills, and behavior. Skill-based pay programs. Employer defines specific skills and has a method for determining the person's pay based on his or her skills competencies. Broad branding. Collapsing salary grades and ranges into just a few wide levels or brands, of which contains a relatively wide range of job and salary levels.
Incentive plans. A type of employee compensation structure that uses certain rewards to motivate team members to work harder and achieve specific goals. Incentive plans type kay mo na ang mga bonus, profit sharing, stock option o commission. Work plans. Example na is kaniyang manghimo ba karon og mga kwintas, sing-sing sa usa ka kumpanya. Unya ang imuhang mahimo kay naa kay kanang usa ka gatos sa usa ka item nga mahimo. So if makahimo ka og napo ana Sud sa usa ka adlaw, duha ka adlaw ba nana, naka 2,000 incentive plans. Di ko sure ani pero sa akong mga dabi is kana guro ning naaslay profit sharing kanang tunga-tungaon nila ilahang makita ba, and incentives for managers and executive sa stock options, the right to buy a specific number of shares of the company, sales incentives kay kani ang nang kuan sila og mga komisyon sa ilahang trabante. Dealers compensation for car sales people ranges from a high of 100% commission to a small base salary with commission. Commission is generally based on the net profit on the car. It encourages the salesperson to hold firm on retail price and to push after sales product. Online award programs. Recognition programs are expensive to administer. Kaduha, firms partner with online incentive firms to expedite process. Plans. Merit pay. Any salary increase awarded to an employee based on his or her individual performance. Profit sharing plan. Most employee receives a share of the company's annual profit for time not work. Example siguro na kana gurong absent ka nga with pay o kanang bisag wa kay trabaho ana pero giswelduhan ka.